Hi, how you doing? I'm Paul Webb and I felt compelled to shoot this brief video sharing my story for you because I really believe it will help you in these challenging and uncertain times. A few short years ago, I faced my very own challenging and uncertain time, and fortunately, with the help of some amazing people and the lessons I was able to call upon from my professional coaching life, I was able to bounce back from what I can only describe as a deep, dark pit of despair. You see, my life flipped on its head completely one Friday evening just over 4 years ago. Up until that point, everything seemed to be moving along smoothly. I was married to a wonderful woman. I had 4 amazing children, a beautiful house, nice car, fabulous coaching business. You could say I was living the dream. I truly felt unstoppable. But as my wife got in the car after I picked her up from the train station when she finished work that Friday night, she said 5 words that still send a chill down my spine, even today as I recall them. I asked her how her day had been, fully aware she was facing a stressful time currently at work. And when she replied, "I can't do this anymore," I thought she meant carry on working in that job. Boy, how wrong was I? I asked if she wanted to leave that job and take redundancy, find another one, stay at home. She just looked blankly at me. "No," she replied, "I don't want to be married to you anymore." My whole world dropped away in an instant. I don't mind admitting that I was gripped by fear and uncertainty. Look, I was 47 years old and I faced losing everything I had. So I did what so many of us do in times of stress and fear. I ignored it. I buried it. I pretty much carried on as normal, looking my usual self to everyone on the outside, whilst deep inside I was falling apart. This deception took its toll. It takes a lot of energy to live a lie. And so bit by bit, other areas of my life started to suffer. Eventually I had to move out of the family home and into my own apartment, and there I could no longer hide from my feelings. Pretty soon my wife and I were legally divorced. I lost so much, and by now it was almost Christmas. I faced spending Christmas, New Year and my birthday, it kind of happened all at the same time, on my own for the first time for God knows how long. It was almost too much, to be fair. I was lonely, I was sad, I was confused, uncertain, I was afraid. I even thought I couldn't carry on. I remember on Christmas Eve sitting on the floor of my shower with the water pouring over me, crying, thinking, how can I have sunk so low? I thought of my kids, what must they be going through? But at least I had the benefit of being an adult, at least I had the benefit of more experience to help me. But at that moment I began to realise something. I began to get clear that I still had an awful lot to be grateful for, as strange as that seems. I mean, I wasn't living with the kids anymore, but I still had 4 truly amazing children who looked up to me and loved me unconditionally. I had family and friends who they were willing to do whatever they could to make sure I was okay. I still had clients who were committed to me, committed to the program they were on, committed to my well-being. One of them even bought me the most amazing present because, in his words, he didn't want me to have nothing to open on Christmas Day. Yep, I had an awful lot to be grateful for, right? And I began to get clear about what was truly important in life. And it wasn't stuff, it wasn't success, it wasn't about more. It was about being happy, being harmonious. It was about freedom, having time and space, having new experiences and adventures, being healthy, strong and fit, and developing loving, connected relationships. It was all about simplicity. The biggest gift I got from all that I went through was the importance of love and making an impact on people's lives. When we get past ourselves and get past our own small little needs, when we focus on serving others and impacting their lives in a positive way, that's when the real magic shows up. And that's exactly what happened to me. From that moment, I began to change, bit by bit, slowly, but I started by just focusing on one thing, and it grew from there, exponentially and organically. I began to attract incredible clients, including Hollywood actors, world champion athletes, inspiring entrepreneurs, royalty, all leaders committed to doing incredible things in the world. I attracted the right people into my life at the right time. I began to work in different countries, speak on different platforms, and really make a difference. Now, look, of course, it wasn't all plain sailing. Life often isn't. But I know I've got the tools and the focus to keep me on track. And today, I'm in an incredible place, having incredible days with fabulous people, and I'm fully present to all of life's magnificence. So, if you're at that stage in your life that I was at, successful on the outside, unfulfilled, hurting, confused, or uncertain on the inside, and you're searching for resolution, peace, harmony, joy, dare I say love, then I would love to get together with you. I want to learn all about you, hear your story with no judgment, find out what your dreams are with no limits. So let's jump on a call and catch up. As I discovered, just having someone really hear you can make a massive difference and is often the catalyst for real change. If it looks like a fit in terms of what you want to do and how I can serve and support you in moving from despair and pain to freedom and joyfulness so you can step into your full power and live a life without limits, then let's talk. I really want to get to know you and develop a harmonious relationship. So thanks so much for listening to me, and have a truly magical day. Bye for now.